Dane hold it so Twitch can keep the lads on and the layouts coming.
Hey, how's it going? Happy Friday. Hope you guys doing well. We made it to the end of the week, and it's a long weekend. No less. Which I forgot about, I'll be honest. I forgot it's a long weekend. I was reminded last moment. So, yay. Yay for long weekend. Clap, 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 clap. So I'm quite pleased with that. It's cone attack day, I guess. If I can call it that. I'm transferring over some effect stuff that we got. Because I didn't do that, and I was like looking through the stuff, and I was like, do I have anything that will work? And it seems like I do, so I'm just migrating that over. And then we're getting some flamethrowers, basically, because they're kind of in a cone already. Although watch, it's going to have auto detection and auto collision stuff, which is fine if it does. If it does, we just have an extra one. But, right? I almost hope it doesn't. So that way, you what we did yesterday, was for a good reason. Why does it have trouble with all of these? 1 second. Let me just get this going. Okay. I think we're good. Shall we take a look? Play this map. I will. Left mouse button spray. Yeah, you can set the pawn on fire, but that's not gonna be useful for me. It looks great. The interesting thing is there a collision box on this already? I think there is. Huh. It looks great though. Looks great. Can I change the... Oh. Yeah. These effects are great. Come on. Do it. Oh, it's loading. Why is this one not loaded? Is it because I tried to copy it and it just didn't work? The copy didn't work? I can't move. I wish I could use this on the sprites. Still cool? So the one that doesn't work is Spray Dragon Breath. What's going on with Spray Dragon Breath? Why is this one not working? Hey, sir, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Huh? Well, this one also doesn't play automatically, I guess. Oh, that's the same one. I'm stupid. Why? Why this one not work? Your power supply finally blew up? Oh, it's compilers. Why does it have compilers? Errors are generated while compiling the stage. Okay, well, what do I do with it? Oh god, there's a lot of errors. Why are there a lot of errors? Unknown function call. Missing script. Oh, did stuff not get transferred properly? Blue light in a 20-foot radius, no fire, no power trips, a safe short. Got a $100 power supply from Walmart and you're surprised it worked fine. I thought you replaced your power supply already. Hey Rain, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Let me re-add it to the project without moving it. Because clearly some stuff didn't get copied. You'll be so proud of me. You quit and fell asleep and woke up and bought a $15 spider climbing asset because F that mess. Hey, you got it set up. And now you can look at that spider climbing asset and see how they did it and figure it out and understand it and learn from it. You blame Unreal? Why do you blame me Unreal? What did Unreal do to you? No, this one just has issues. So this just has issues. This one just doesn't work. Unknown function call. Missing script or data interface signature. But where, what, where, why? Nope, fix issue. I can click a button, fix issue. I like this button. Did it fix it? Oh, no, fix issue, default value. Default value. Default value. No? Why does this one have so many issues? Mr. Maker of this set, one of your stuff just really doesn't work. I don't know why, just this one doesn't work. It sounded cool. It was like the dragon one. It looks like a blue flame. Well, I guess the blue flame doesn't look that cool. Whatever. Look who decided to stop by again. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. It's been a while. He's by a few minutes ago. Hey? Come on, chop chop. Few minutes already have the whole game done. Come on. Get to it. It popped before, but you banged this time. Oh my. Or someone CPU and someone G. I don't know. There's a lot of errors about functions. I don't even know where they're functions. I'm good at nodes. I'm not good at Niagara. You try to fix your sleep schedule? Didn't work? You're too much of a night owl? Well, at least you tried. A few minutes is 120 seconds. No. A few is 180 seconds. A couple is 120. So couple is 2, few is 3, several is 4+. So he has a little more time than that. So yeah, you should plenty of time. It's installing and taking a while, but actually you aren't far off. The rest of the game is a cakewalk compared to this. Lots of data tables and dialogue that you already created. Nice. Well, I'm a lady. Wait, what? What you talking about? Anything about 120. Well, anything above 2. It's not really above 120. Anything above 2. Oh, I just say he for everyone. I have no way to tell. I just generalize. But fair enough. I don't care enough. Come here more, you must learn. I won't. You're gonna be okay with that. It's okay. You'll come to, I say guys as a general term. Eventually, like, I'll remember, but it won't be for a while. Why does it take so long to get rid of these files? Go away. There you go. Okay. Everyone use your name as Ryan or Ernie. Oh, Rain is a name of like some like fantasy male characters. That's why. Is it? I mean, I don't know about that spelling, to be fair. Yeah, I'm thinking of that, not game. I'm thinking of him. Rain Ames from fantastic anime. Mashal. Great anime. Rain Ames. Yeah, so it's both. You're thinking of Blood Rain? Blood. Well, that's a female. Yeah, I think that's a girl. I could be wrong. What the hell does she have in her hand? This, if I didn't know better, I would say this is AI generated. Also, 18. What kind of stuff are you watching? What's the anime name? Mashal. This one, Mashal, Magical Muscles. Freaking great anime. He's a side character though. Don't go into him expecting like these are the main characters. Don't go into it expecting to have him be a main character. He's very strong based on the main character. It's an old game. It's an 18 plus game. There's a movie. Oh, I don't know. It looks badass. Too old to be a. Well, yeah, I know. It's not AI, but whatever the hand thing was doing, I don't know what it was. So it's like if I didn't know, I would guess it was AI. You are the main character of your life. Yes, you are the main character of your life. So, let's take a look at a few things. Yesterday we got... oh, I turned off the freaking debug, didn't I? Function library. Yesterday we set this up. You know, a nice cone trace. So we can do different things, but it might be that the actual effects have a built-in cone trace. So let me see. Blueprint, spray flame. What is this blueprint? What is it doing? How is it doing it? I don't want to know everything. It's a whole. Why is he like putting everything on event tick? I don't know. I'm probably not going to use it, but I just want to see. Can trace. Where's the trace? I wish all of these had the bubbles. Can trace true. Sphere trace for objects. Oh, you're just doing a sphere trace. Is that all it's doing? Or is it doing multiple? Let's find out. Yeah, it's not doing a cone. You faker, you. Yeah, we're not going to be using this. So instead, we're going to be using our little system. What is the distance here? 100, 200-ish? 250? 250, I don't know, 5? Let's try this. When overlapping objects only use the other actor pin promoted to a variable or something, if you ever do multiplayer, it's a pain to go back and set every event to player index 0 and 1. Oh yeah, I imagine so. You have a lot of casted third-party character. Well, when you do an overlap, you don't need to cast anything to get the player. You do a little bit further. And also, let's get rid of that. And let's replace it with the effect only. And I'll do... Make it easier for myself, so let's do like 500. Is a too much. Hold on, let me turn off this freaking audio. Audio off. Cue. Let's say 400 and let's say 10 degrees. Oh, that's not bad. We just need to have a little few more yeah, it's not on the ground. It needs to be in... Oh, it is in the air. Probably too high up, though. But that's not bad. If it was attached, and that was the trace, I think that wouldn't be bad. Yeah, pretty much 99% of my audience, 99% of my audience is guys. So you have a good chance of saying it's a guy. You never knew what the other actor pin was? So you're like, well, the actor you're using isn't other, it's me, so you never used it. To be young again at YouTube audience. who are you trying to pick there? I love it. I wish there was someone in on Twitch that was like actually called that, because that'd be hilarious. And then whenever he got pinged in anywhere, just let him know. You have 2 girls right now, at least. I mean, 2, yeah. That checks out. 2 out of 15,000 is about the ratio that I expect. Okay, let's go ahead and set this up to be modular. So let's do not promote locally. I want to get this as an input. Or make this modular, and then we can reuse it in other places too. Default to character. Actors to ignore. We'll also put through and the debug. Yeah. Rain, you are the only woman in your audience. I mean, have you seen my demographics? Do I need to remind you of my demographics? I can't pull up Twitch, but let's go to YouTube. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, 100% male audience. On YouTube. Just 100% pure. Everyone is between the ages 25 and 44. And everyone's male. This is for life. See how male it is? I'm a child. You'll take over eventually? Over my dead body. Never have seen your demographics, but I know the game dev is underpopulated by us girls. I'm pretty sure I've pulled it up before. I think you were even the stream back in one of them. I think. Hit actors. Add unique. Ooh. Okay, so you need to do for each loop. Add unique. And then is not empty. As long as it's not empty, that means we hit something. Hit target. You forgot you see it? All good. I don't expect you to remember anything. I think the engineer thing is broken because you're right here. I mean, it's not updating right away. Also, it has shown the exact same thing pretty much since I started, so. But, you know, I'm sure YouTube's owned by Google. Google knows everything, right? Google knows all. You were the 1% earlier, not tracking anymore? Yeah. First time I continue a game to finish. Multiplayer because you always have people over, so no online, just split screen. I mean, now that we know that split screen's a lot easier to do, yeah. Go nuts. Why not? So now we can do actors to ignore, make array, self, draw debug, for duration. Shall we attach this effect to us? Gotta get some work done. Enjoy. Best of luck in your project. One more giggle before you go? Sure. There you go. Sorry, Discord messages. I really only have it open when you're sending you stuff. So you never saw them about the main menu? All good. How do you do that? In the description? Or exclamation mark Discord? Either one. It's in both. How you attach it though, coming from you to the front of the, or the funny one coming from you to the, you do have a point. That would be funny. Hold on. Ooh, I just realized it doesn't have an offset. I can't rotate it to a different direction. It's based on the forward vector of the actor. Source actor. I could do it from rotation and add a rotation offset. Let's do rotation offset. To here. Click your description and click the Discord link each time you get on there. Click the YouTube description and click the Discord link every time I get on there. Makes it easy to find you. You know, once you join it, you don't have to keep going to the YouTube. You just open Discord and it's there. Is that how much? Is that not easier? I mean, to each their own. but I feel like that'd be easier. Get forward vector, and then we can use this instead. You know, in Discord to see some main screen that wants you to buy nitro or something and like 1,000 bubbles to the left? 1,000 bubbles? So you've joined that many Discord chat, like servers? I mean, you didn't even unlock all the channels in my Discord. There's a bunch of channels that you're just not seeing because you didn't give yourself the roles. I mean, you're not much of a Discord user, which is fine. You'd like to navigate the net, the Souls-like variant? Wait, what? The Souls-like variant? What's the Souls-like variant? So theoretically now... Right, so this is in front of us. Oh, let's change this to for a single frame. All right. So this is in front of us. I also need to add an offset. I just realized. I need to add a start offset. Also. But I should be able to now say 180 here. And have this be behind me. So, as long as I don't turn too fast, the trace will be fine. If I turn quickly, it won't match the visual. Yeah. Is there any way to have the trace stay, like be like a world position trace? No, right? Because that would be a over multiple frames, and yeah, there's just no way. No ad blocker, and you have to dodge all the ads. I mean, that's impossible. You just get to a single page you want, but ads are disguised as what you're looking for. I mean, look, just trying to avoid ads is impossible. Things beep and you don't know why, so it's not always. Okay, you're not a Discord user. That's fine, because you can mute everything. You can organize folders. Yeah, you can organize things. You can leave the groups if you don't care about them. But yeah, you're definitely welcome to not use it. No one's required to, thankfully. Oh look, let me turn on the controller so we can have a nice smooth rotation. Oh yeah, this is my new game that I've been playing. It's so good. Eugenic's so good. I love games like that. Oh God! My ass is on fire! My ass is on fire! Help! Oh God, it burns! It burns! Hey, job guy Rick, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, a bunch of beans? No, I just had some Taco Bell. Oh no, Chipotle. Chipotle has the one that's people say gives you is that the one? People say it gives you diarrhea, or was it Taco Bell? I don't remember. One of those two. Some Mew gummies. No, Mugenics. You're close. Kitty XCOM. Yeah, in a sense, but not at all. The only part that's XCOM is the fact there's a grid and you move characters. And no other part of it is like XCOM. I did not eat some kind of ramen. No. I don't. What is this ramen? Is it like specific spicy ramen type thing? Let me make these the defaults. 400, 10, 10. Yeah. Oh, that was all right. Okay. Excuse me, spicy ramen, yeah. I never understood the point of eating spicy food that is like just spicy but doesn't taste good thanks to the spice. If the spice adds flavor, I'm all for spice. But spicy that it just doesn't taste good, then what's the like? I'm not a masochist. And if you like spicy food, you are in a sense a masochist because it is triggering pain receptors. And if you like it, that means you like pain. If you like pain, you're a masochist. To everyone who likes spicy foods are masochists. It's only logical. You're on board with that? And just spicy is boring. It has to have its own taste, just like Indian curry, for example. I'm not a big fan of curry. Can I just throw that out there? I know it's an unpopular opinion, I'm sure. But I'm not a fan of curry. I'm weird, I know. Let's set up the state tree attack. I don't know why. Like isn't curry just soup? No. It's okay, yes. It's thick soup. You're a weirder one for not liking Lord of the Rings, Star Wars, or Star Trek? I don't like Star Wars or Star Trek. I work on Star Trek. I don't care for it. I don't care about Star Wars. I just don't care much for the futuristic space wars. Just in general, I just don't care about. So that's why it doesn't matter if it's Star Wars or Star Trek. Lord of the Rings was fine, but like I watched it once and it's not something I want to watch again. So mostly because like some parts just don't make sense to me. Okay, slight tangent. What was it in the first one? In the first Lord of the Rings movie? When Gandalf was, "You shall not pass," like, and does the whole like bam, like stick, and then the Balrog, I think it's called, falls down with him, right? That whole thing. Everyone's like, "Oh my god, that was so epic!" And I saw that, and I was like, "What the hell is this? This was boring as hell. Where's that epic fight?" And then there's like lore of why it had to be done that way at all, and then later on, Gandalf's on a horse fighting things with a sword, not casting spells. Again, if you read the books and you know the lore, it all makes sense. But as someone watching it with no context, I was like, some of the stuff was absolutely awesome. Like the fight, the two towers. I don't remember what it's called. with Aragorn, I believe it was. Like the big fight with Aragorn and Gimli, right? And, like that was all like freaking amazing. Also, the other thing that I just found really stupid is no man can kill me. It's okay. I'm no man. I'm a woman. Like what are we putting like why is this a dad joke? Is the punchline of this movie. Like, I'm sorry. Like again, like the epic fights were awesome. I loved them. But there's too much there for me to be like, oh my god, this is like the best thing in the world. Love the fights. The rest, take it or leave it. That's how I felt. It's only epic combined with the movie The Fifth Element as a meme. You shall not pass. Multipass. Yeah. See, like that is fine because it's funny, right? It's not as I'm no man. Like as someone that just calls everyone guys as just a general thing, right? I just say, hey dude, to everyone. I don't give a shit what you are. So to me, I was like, oh, that's... Why are we being semantic here? Doesn't matter. Anyway. Stay tree. Modular combat. So shoot laser, we will do cone attack. Yeah. You assume their gender and pronouns. Hey Kane, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. I know, I should never assume. It makes an ass out of you and me. Which, by the way, nothing wrong with two asses. Right? You can carry a lot of weight on two asses. People used to ride asses back in the day. They're great. We got two of them. They can, they can pull a wagon probably. I don't know how strong they are, but probably they can. Or a small cart at least. Probably medium if there's two of them. It's great. I had to think of Doom Patrol. The butts are loose. Oh, wait, what? What is Doom Patrol? Is this a movie? Probably a movie. If I don't know about it, it's probably a movie. I say that like I know every single game or something. I don't. Let's do spawn spawn system attached. Get capsule component. Aggro system is the first one. Then offset. Let's put this under Agra. Why is the second A not pronounced, by the way? Why is it not Niagara? Why is it Niagara? Put aside this pronunciation. I have questions. It's a series with anti-heroes. Is Kappa for Final Fantasy? No, yeah, Kappa is a Twitch emote. You saw today randomly a trailer about Duke Nukem, a Land of Babes. Land? I definitely haven't heard of that. The first and last interaction of me and Duke Nukem was Duke Nukem Forever. Just what a terrible game that was. What a terrible game. When you type Kappa, it says Kappa basically is like you put Kappa when you're being sarcastic or joking around. That's basically what it is. It's just a way of showing sarcasm, jokes, not serious, that kind of thing. No, I want to put the delay. I can build it in. Want to build a delay? Yeah. Niagara, spawn delay. That would be 0 by default, so there's no delay. You put a GIF of the scene in general? Oh, that looks nice, Stormrun. What are the butts are loose? Why can't I just open this? Why can't I open this? Oh, it's download. Why is it downloading it? I just wanted to open it. I just wanted to share it with you guys. The butts that also have mouths on them? Yeah, because those are teeth. Right? Those were teeth. They don't really look like butts, thankfully, which is why I'm showing it. They just look like weird creatures. But let's do a sequence here, and then we'll do a trace start. So we have a Niagara spawn delay, and we have a trace start delay. That was me with a controller. That wasn't you. It gets worse. You get bitten by them and turn into a werebutt. What happened to like movies like that? Or just great comedy movies? Where'd those go? I remember when I was a kid, like even like movies like American Pie. Like, what happened to all those kind of movies? People are too sensitive these days. I think is what happened. Goddamn Karens. Let us have our fun. Okay. If we can trace, then we do this. And then we do a cone trace. Oh god, I have to promote all this to variables. You say that, but then you still have animes like Panty and Stockings featuring garter belt. Yeah, because it's Japanese. Thank God. Did you hear about Visa trying to like stop like stuff like that pretty much? And Japan just said no, thank God. It's not without trying for them. It's not like they didn't try. So I think Austin Powers wouldn't work nowadays, sadly. Yeah, Austin Powers was so good. Oh, she's like, I used to watch movies. I did. I know I say I don't watch movies, but I used to watch movies. Like over a decade ago, I used to watch movies. I mean, at this point, probably more like close to 2 decades. Decade and a half, let's say. To 2 ago. I used to watch movies. Those were good times. Those were good times. You're extremely selective with movies, and most of the time, these movies have to be animes. Yeah, there is one movie that I actually saw a short on. This is, by the way, the only time I've watched movies so far was once through a YouTube short recommended me a single movie a few times, and I was like, it's actually pretty interesting, like the little snippets I got. And then I was like, eh. And I had one more that's gone recommended to me a few times, and I was like, you know what? It does seem kind of interesting in the few snippets I have, and it's actually available on Prime Video, which is crazy because no movie ever is. So I actually have it not bookmarked, but like I have the tab open to potentially watch it, which is this one. Sully, apparently. with Tom Hanks. I mean, aside from the little snippets I saw on it, that's all I knew. That's all I got from it. But yeah, I just had a few recommendations, and I basically got shown a scene with Tom Hanks in like a courtroom or something. Again, I'm not gonna spoil anything because I haven't seen it. But basically, he's in a courtroom, and he just gave us such a great speech. That
Hard
I was like,
pause because nothing says immersive experience like a life insurance ad.
but yeah, I was like, you know what? I'll you know, when I get a chance, I might watch it over the weekend or see what it's all about. But it seems it's about a plane crash or something like that. I don't know. A plane is involved. An incident of a plane is involved of some kind, and that's pretty much all I know. Great movie. He got nominated for something, so probably. Based on an actual event, I did hear about that. Which is nice. The other movie I saw was also based off of, like, real stuff. I wish I remembered the name of it, though. So they're moving Baldur's Gate movie now, and you're concerned? Oh, yeah. Look, I love Baldur's Gate, but, and this is but, I love Baldur's Gate because Larian did it. I love Baldur's Gate 3 and the characters because Larian did it. I love their characters and their story and their game. I don't care about movies, to be fair, but also Larian's not involved. Why would I want to watch something when the main creator of something isn't involved in whatever it is? That's like having someone make the next Lord of the Rings movie that isn't involved in the Lord of the Rings world at all. I don't know. Also, I mean, one of my favorite series, by the way, is Horizon. Horizon Zero Dawn is one of my few 10 out of 10 games that I ever played. What are they doing to poor Horizon? Just as a side note, I saw the release of whatever the new game thing is, and they're making it that the lore is going to be canon too. Why do you have to butcher my boy? Don't do that to my boy. I love Horizons. Zero Dawn had such a great story. The second story was compared to the first. The mechanics were a lot better. Story of the first one I really liked. But what are they doing? Man. I guess for now, let's just make sure it spawns and triggers. Then we go from there. Let's do you by default. Just because it works well as a game doesn't mean it'll work well as a movie. But did you not hear? They're not even remaking the Baldur's Gate story as the movie. They're continuing the story with the same characters. But Larry's not involved. Unless I misheard and I misunderstood, they're having the same characters, but it's continuation of the story. What? Only game adaptation that was great so far was Castlevania. I haven't seen the movie or played the game, so I wouldn't know. Castlevania anime is really good. Okay, well, that's an anime. I feel like anime is a better stepping stone than live action. Because a lot of times you cannot just recreate certain things in real life because they're too like cartoony and stylized in a game. Like One Piece, right? One Piece they're doing a live action with, and I heard good things about it. I haven't seen it. But, right, if you have someone like Chopper, it will work great in a game, and it will work great in anime. But in real life, now it gets weird. No, just right, it does look weird. Right? Games and anime, I feel has a good translation. Like Dragon Ball Evolution, I heard things about that. At this point, to be fair, though, I don't remember if it was good things or bad things. I remember thinking bad things about it. If I recall, it was bad things. But yeah, you know. Just spell damage override. We'll just save here for damage. Ooh, I cannot do event tick. That would be bad. But set timer by event. Custom event. Trace. Trace. Yeah, we don't want to do on tick. We want to do on 0.01 looping max monster frame. So that way I can do damage times 0.01. So this is actually damage per second. No stun, no blood. Yeah. You can see Arnold Schwarzenegger showing up in live action One Piece just to say, get into the chopper again, and then cringing so hard thinking, no, guys, that's not why he's called Chopper. The only Terminator movie I've ever seen was 3. I saw it in theaters as a kid, and it was the only one I've ever seen. Basically, when I was a kid, I would go with my dad to the movie theater once a week, and it was just watch whatever was there. Just whatever was in theaters. Didn't have anything planned. Just go and watch. It was nice times. This was primarily like middle school, and I think going to... Yeah, primarily middle school times. Maybe a little bit into high school. I think middle school. A long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, basically. Okay, so focus off. We're not. We could play a specific animation. That's fine. So we can still do that. Then instead of the shoot laser, we're gonna do the. Come on. Why does it always take so long to load this? Why is this not cached? Keep it cached, Unreal, please. Come on! There, finally. Okay, we do a cone attack. We'll start the trace by delay the trace by 0.2. We'll say in the front. Draw debug for 1 frame. And then but this will never end. This will be like the song that never ends. We need a duration on this. Also, let's do like default. I don't know, 25 damage a second. I need duration min. Oh, wrong one. Duration max. And the minimum, let's say 8, maximum 10. And then we need to do a sequence. I guess we'll do part of this. I guess it doesn't matter which one it is. Which way it goes? Random float in range. And then we need to actually do the ending of it. It's gonna be 5 a.m. Hit the hay. Yeah, 5 a.m. It looks. Yeah, it really seems like you did not successfully fix your sleep schedule. But have a good night. Get some rest. I hope you have a nice weekend. Yes. After all that, I want to. This is gonna stop tracing automatically. I need to kill this. Throw it to variable. This is the Niagara system, or just attached Niagara system. Stop. How do you stop it? I forget this. It's not enable. Set a number. Set emitter. No, that's emitter. What was it called? God damn it. What's the freaking? Oh, I forget what the thing is called. It's not stop. It's not. Oh, grumble, grumble, grumble. And U5's blueprints. I have a it's an aggro system, right? Aggro particle system component, yeah. Variable. What is the function to run from it to stop the effect? Deactivate. God damn. Just gotta remember all these words. Then I also need to do a deactivation time delay. Deactivation delay. So that way, if we want to give it a few moments before we finish the task, we do that. So that way, let's say we want to wait till like the fire stops out completely, and then we finish. Let me do that. Let's do deactivation delay of 0.25, and then we do finish task. But also, when we do the delay deactivate here, we need to immediately also turn off the trace. So it stops tracing this. There you go. So let's see if this works. Or the chance of it working first try. I say low. Knowing me, low. But why is he not rotating? What happened? Starts the animation. Oh, he does the cone attack. But then he does the turret movement here. Oh, okay. That's why. So I need to put it here. Cone attack. Paste. Get rid of you. And then we could say that turret movement will always be 10. And then we control it on this one, and we just say any. So as soon as any one of these finishes, it'll cancel out of here. So we control it only through this one effectively. And it should do both of them. Let me a couple adjustments. Don't rotate towards the player, and really decrease the rotation speed. So that's the problem. How do we deal with the trace? So what I think I need to do is I feel like I need to angle the trace. Just the trace, right? And then it'll be fine, more or less. As long as it's always rotating, we can make it work. So right now I have cone trace offset rotation. So let's do offset Niagara rotation. And this is going to go here. And then we can do offset trace rotation. So on the offset, I wish this was organized. You notice, like, here I have things in groups. And here it's all just out there. Why? Come on. Come on, guys. Get to it. Make this nice and pretty. Offset trace rotation. I don't know. -5. I don't actually know if I'm going the right direction. Let's go like -20. Oh, okay. So yes, but it's not bad actually. I think it's too far. Let's do like 375. Right, it's not perfectly following it, but there's no way for it to perfectly follow it. I wish I could emit traces with Niagara easily. I wish I could do that. So a couple of things. Trace starts way too early. So let's add a default start delay for the trace. It's a 0. Let's do like 0.5. A 1? Maybe a little more of an angle still at this speed. Is it working? Is the delay working? Trace start delay? 2? Oh, is it overridden? Hold on. Trace. Oh yeah, it's not actually updating here because it was overridden. Is there a way to make the trace grow outward with a timeline? Well, it is. Well, you don't know with a timeline, but you can see it's growing because I just multiple traces. You can't. You would need to have an object that moves, and you can tell, or a position in space that moves, and then you can tell it to follow it and get bigger, yeah, through a timeline or whatever else. Absolutely, but right, so now we're getting to be around what we need to do. 0.5. I wish I could make it like curve, like it is doing there. -6.7. Yeah, -8. Like, that's as close as we're getting. That's not bad. All things considered, like, that's not bad, right? Oh my god, the damage. Why is the damage so high? Hold on. Is that 25 a second? I don't think that's 25 a second. Did I do the damage wrong? Damage per second, I did 25. Okay, let's just make that 10. Did you find it now? Because it's not organized. 10. I should be able to survive 10 seconds on this thing. It's... Why am I not surviving as long as I think I should be? I'm just adding unique, so it's not like I'm hitting the same target multiple times. Right. It is doing add unique. Oh. It's unique hits, not unique actors. Because the hit is unique. The actor is not unique. So it's gonna add it whatever amount of times. Checks out. Okay, yep. That one's on me. That one's on me. Actor. I think I probably still want to have all the hit traces, honestly. Do I? No, I know I don't. No, I don't. I can output whatever I want. After. So then here. Oh, here. Like, where's the problem? Found it for each loop. Oh, okay, so I do need the impact points. Or index none if the item is already present in the array. What does index none mean? The hell's index none? That's not a number. What am I supposed to do with that? -1. Okay. None means -1. Go figure that one out. I just did. I guess. As long as this is not equal to -1. because we've added something. Then we need to get the impact point. And the impact normals. And this time it's not unique, it's just add. Impact point here. And impact normals. Okay, so now we can do impact points, impact normals, and I'll put this. Oh, God. Let's call it impact points local, I guess. Impact normals local, so that way I can just get rid of these ones. Okay, so now what we can do is for each of these. Grab the hit actor here. That is coming from this. Impact point, we get this one. And then we get this one. And now we have everything we need. Okay, now let's see if we actually take the damage I'm expecting to take. Consistent too. There we go. Now it's working consistently. You can see the health is going down at a consistent rate, no matter how many of these I overlap. There we go. Much better. I also need a trace end delay. Deactivation delay. I also need a trace stop delay. We'll make this like 0.5 because I just realized right, the flame is kind of still out there, so it'd be good to have it still be tracing it for a little while longer. Trace stop delay, and then we turn it to stop. I don't like how many of these variables there are because it's such a mess here. Look at this. Trace stop delays here. Wait, what? Where's the activation delay? Why is it down? Why is it here? Why is it offset negative rotation here? Oh, seriously, like I have a deactivation delay and then trace stop delay. Right. The offset trace rotation is under cone trace. So just put it down here for offset trace rotation here is Niagara, one's here. Why is it changing the order of these things? Well, give me organization. Come on, Unreal. Oh, come on, Epic, please. guess it needs to be like this. So now when it ends, it should maintain for just a bit longer than the effect. It was pretty good. It'd probably go like 0.75 deactivation delay and 0.5 trace stop delay. That's better. 0.5 and 0.75. Let's make those the defaults, because we'll be using mostly these effects, so might as well. 0.75 and trace stop delay 5. Why is it that I moved? You guys can't see it. I moved trace stop delay above deactivation delay, and now it makes these correct, but now offset dagger rotation is just down here when it's right there. I could though try adding in a curve to the trace instead of what I'm doing, and I kind of want to try that. What we can do is add a location offset per sphere. So the first one, let's say, will be 1, then 2, then 3, whatever, right? It could work. So this is getting the forward vector. I want to get right vector. And I'm going to multiply it by the offset I want times the index. So we'll do a multiply here. And let's say I wanted to be like, I'll just try 5 for now, times the index. This obviously needs to update here. Let's see what happens. Yeah, let's do like, I don't know, 10. Let's do like 50. 50. Okay, that's not working. Why is that not working? Why is this not working? Gain the right vector times 50. It's because it needs to happen. This needs to happen after. Okay. Let's make it no longer 50. Let's make it like 5. Well, no. I thought this should work. What's the problem here? I'm getting the source actors, I'm getting the right vector. and I'm adding it to the offset. Maybe I'm right. I just need to increase them further. But no, it angles the entire thing. And it splits it why is it further and more right? Okay, so this is not right. Instead of here, we add it here. Add it here. What? I don't see where my logic is flawed. Where's my logic? What? Why is my logic flawed here? It's per index. Is it? Print string. Zero five one. Yeah, you can see it. The value is changing. I mean, it's the same like every single. Oops. It's every single round, which is correct because I want the base of the first one to be. Is the right vector updating? Fine. Okay, yeah, it is. Okay. Maybe the right vector is not working. Let's do a combine rotators with a 90-degree turn. Then we do this. Where am I being stupid? What? Where am I being stupid? Because this is the correct location. Right? If I offset it in y by 100. Right, it just offsets it in y global by 100. So the values all check out. Gets up vector. Is the problem that it is working, but it's just working linearly? That's what's the problem. I need it to not work linearly. I think that's the problem. So whatever this value is, promote to a local variable. This is a side offset. We can do that. After. So it starts at 0. And then here we then add the side offset. God damn it. Still no? It looks like it bends at the very beginning here. I'm not. No, not here. Split. Remove pin. I'm not reusing it. So side offs. This plus side offset. That goes here, and goes here. That's the new side offset. We got him, boys. Jesus Christ. There we go. I had to realize that I actually wanted it differently. So now I can have him go faster. So -1, look at that. That looks pretty good to match. If I just maybe adjust it like minus 0.75. Just for right. I think it needs to start the start. It needs to be a little more to the right. Offset trace rotation instead of -8, like -7, or is it -9? I forget which one. Which way it needs to go. Is it doing it? Oh, there we go. Look at that. Look at that curve. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. So what we can do now is promote this to a variable. We'll say no rotation by default. Input here, this is going to be of a float. This is going to be a bend amount. Oh. Single, please. And here, promote this to variable. That goes into cone trace. And now, if I did negative 0.75 to offset rotation 0, probably. Because now that we're bending, probably want 0. Probably want a little more. Negative 2? Yeah, look at that. Negative 2.5. Oh. the value's a little off still, but it can be adjusted now whether or not it's a static one or a bent one that emits like this. Oh, that's so much nicer. So what we can do, and it's a little off, right? I think it's a little off still. If we look from here. Oh no, it's actually following it pretty well. I think it ends, or it stops following at the end. Ooh, it feels like it's becoming more off. Or was it just always a little bit off? It's a little non-consistent. Right now it's a little more to the right here. But I think that's because of the rotation and stuff not being consistent, essentially. Either way, what I want to do now, though, is I want to increase the speed of the rotation. Let's say to 50. Because when we do this, right, we get much more of a bend there. Okay, we're gonna run into issues. So we're gonna need to modify a lot of stuff. So why did it get so much further when I did a bigger bend? Right, this is no bend. This is -5. -10. Right, why is it going further out? I can tell it to be not as far, 100 cone length. That just makes it smaller. Okay, so it's not quite working. The way I did it is not quite working. Why is it going so much further out? It's bending. It's because the right vector is constantly changing, and I'm not adjusting to it. So what I really need to do isn't save this. I need to use the current right vector, whatever it is. Although the right vector and that frame, it should be consistent still. I understand this not working over time, but on this one frame, right? The right vector is consistent across all of them. So it should be fine. Where am I being stupid? Where am I being stupid? I could try to figure it out for a while, or I can ask the expert where my logic is flawed. In U5, I'm doing multiple sphere traces going out to simulate a cone. I want it to bend as it goes out. I added the after the forward vector plus or times desired distance for the location. I add a right vector times index of the circle it's tracing. I do the bend amount times the index rotation. I add bend amount times the index of the circle is tracing. Times the right vector. And then plus the side offset. The side, the result of this is also saved back to side offset after setting the location variable. Where is the fault of this logic? If it even understands it from this. I didn't give it much. I gave it like the math of a section of, but somewhere I've made a problem of logic. The problem, I guess, with the right vector also is if there's enough of a bend, it will effectively start going back towards the player, which my method would not allow. So it's not really a right vector that should be using. But I don't know what I can possibly use. I can use an angle offset. I could pretend like the character is a certain angle back for the offset amount. It wouldn't allow for like full bend back, but that is also another way of doing it. Which might be better than what I'm doing. The result would be the same though, because it wouldn't allow for a huge Yeah, that's the fault. That's the I see where the flaw is. So what's happening is that we have ads. That's what's happening. But I think I realized what the problem with this.
Pausing for capitalism.
I'll explain the problem with what I just did. After the ads, I didn't even need to wait for Grok to tell me what the problem is. I already figured it out. We'll see if we can figure out a solution for it, but I figured out the problem. And it makes sense. It makes sense. Unless... Ooh, I got an idea. I might have figured out the solution too. I'll need to play around with some math. But I have an idea of moving things back, let's say. It's still thinking, Jesus Christ. It's saying sweet time. I have an idea of how I can achieve this. It probably won't be perfect, but it will be better. It's still going. I haven't seen a thing this long in a long time. Because it started before the ads, and it's been about almost 2 minutes of ads. Those don't know, I've run 3 minutes of ads. So there's no pre-rolls on Twitch. And I just do it once per hour. So that way, it's slightly less ads over the course of the stream by doing it that way than it was doing 1.5 minute every 30 minutes. Because effectively, there's only 2 real times you see ads. Oh. Yeah, fundamental flaw, offsets calculated appliance, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, linear, not circular. Yeah. Use the only right value. There's circular, form a circle. Also should be computed using trigonometry relative to both the right and up vectors, or equivalent perpendiculars forward. Okay, ads are done. I don't know how I would do what it's doing. I'm not a trigonometry guy, but the problem was, right, is we have this curve, let's say, and I have a trace like this, and I'm offsetting it left. Well, right, the offset will be here because it's just taking these spheres and moving them left. So we can never go lower than its distance. That won't work. So what I need to do is, I think, based on how far I move it left, also move it back. So if I move it left, let's say 100, I need to see how much I need to move it down. It could be I need to move it left 100, down 100. It could be like left 100, down 50. But I think there's probably around like something like that I can do. Well, let's just give it a try. Let's give it a try. So I need to store. Oh, yeah, I don't need to store anything. I have this. I have this index. So this index, and I have the bend amount. So I guess I can just grab it here. So whatever this forward vector is, it's the current distance let's say minus this. Let's see what happens. No. Multiply by 2. Is that gonna work? Wait, why is it getting bigger? Not smaller. Oh, because I'm putting this in the wrong place. I can do it here. Okay, so this, we have the step length times this, and then is it not minus here? Let's find out. Because the step length might need to be modified by the bend amount instead. It's better. It's better. Okay, yeah, not that one, not that one. Let's go back to this, which was the closest. Is this gonna work? I don't know. This is a non-math person. Well, I used to be a math person, but I feel like a non-math person trying to see if random math will work. Okay, so increasing it is bad. Why is increasing it doing that? Okay, so maybe not. Maybe not. Poop. And that's not gonna change. What I'm doing, I thought if we go over a certain amount, just go back. But yeah, doesn't work that way, huh? The interesting thing is, why is it when I increase this after the subtract, it goes further? That's the part that's I'm not understanding. Oh, it's because it multiplied. No, but again, why is it getting the current distance getting? Hold on, let's do a print string. Uh, 37,105, 172 to 4307. $375 is the highest there. 645 is the highest there. What? How did the number go up? Am I being really dumb? I am looking at a subtract, right? This is a subtract, not add. Oh, hold on. Is this giving me... This can't give me a negative. Oh, wait. It is negative. It is negative because I put in a negative value. So it is adding. God damn it. Absolute first. Okay. What happens when you subtract a negative? That's right, you add. Okay. It's a couple of things. Sphere radius is current distance affected. So what I need to do then is keep this current distance for the radius. And then promote this to local variable and just use this new variable. It's fine. Here. Okay, well, the curve is broken. God damn it. Okay, fine. You know what? It's not meant to be. It's not meant to be. I tried. I tried. Yeah, this whole bend amount doesn't work. Okay, well, that means it can't go too fast. It can't go too fast or it'll break. I mean, then I just have an angle, basically. It's not the worst thing in the world, but... Alright, if I just basically need to do... Like, when it's super fast like that, I effectively need to do a angle on the trace rotation. Which way is it? Almost. Right, we'll do. Well, actually, we'll do like negative. We need to increase the angle, basically. So we effectively need to do something like this, and then we basically get. It's a little right. You get burned a little early, but right, we could. It's usable, right? It's not like the end of the world. Like, oh crap! Like, I'd like to not get burned. A certain distance. I probably would need to just decrease the distance it goes out. Right, so like that, right? And then it's okay. I think it's okay. Honestly, I think it's fine. I am coping, just to be clear here. If it wasn't obvious, I'm very much coping here, saying it's fine. I'm hoping that if I say it enough, I will believe it. Get rid of you. Get rid of the spend amount. Okay. I think we're fine though. We now have a fire breather or anything else we want. And we can now also go and say, hey, I want it to rotate towards the player. We need to, if we adjust one, we need to adjust the other. So fix all these values. Ooh, so that's can't really. Do I need to look how to set up collisions from a spawner? Like, it's great that this works, but right when I just do this, it all falls apart. I guess when I do that, I need to have it not have an offset of rotation, but the problem is then, right, so at least it'll be like this, so it stays, only the tail end of it sticks out effectively. Or I can increase the radius. Right, you would think that you shouldn't be getting hit there, though. Right? Like, I would not want to say I got hit there, because I would feel like that is a bug. Or unfair. Either way. Okay, what I could, as a last kind of check, I want to know if there's a way that people tend to do this. What is the typical way? If I have a particle system that emits particles, and I rotate the spawner, it effectively goes in an arc. And if I have it rotate left to right, then obviously it the particles follow suit. Now, if I wanted that to be a fire and deal damage on contact, what is the typical way this is done? Traces don't follow, but particle system collisions typically are expensive, from what I hear. Let's see if it tells me at least what people tend to do. Maybe it says like, oh, it's fine. Or if you do like XYZ and particle system, then it's like not that bad. Then I might look into that. But I'm honestly leaning towards that. On how to, I need to like look up tutorials on how to do that in general, but I don't want it to feel unfair. Specifically, something like a rotating fire emitter that deals damage on contact is common scenario, such as flamethrowers. Direct per particle collisions can indeed be performance sensitive, especially with high particle counts or GPU simulations, which is limited collision support compared to CPU traces. Like raycast shape sweeps can work, but often require custom logic to follow dynamic arcs and rotations. A dual approaches balance, visual fidelity, blah blah blah. Approximate the damage area collision components. Add an accuracy component. Attach one or more primitive collision components, a box, sphere, capsule, or a cone. If your spawner rotates, apply the same rotation to the collision components. Set the collision component to overlap. The problem is it's not like it assumes then that it's like a single arc shape, and then yeah, you could do a custom thing. Yeah, but that's not gonna work for us. Maybe more accurate per particle detection. Damage only when particles actually touch. Enable collisions in Agra, and route events to your blueprint damage handling. What is the particle count? Where's the block effects? Trying to see which one updates this fire, because they're so great names. NE Flipbook. Or overall. Flipbooks 8. Where the hell is it? Hey, Justin, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. You hear him now? Well, what? How'd that hit me? Could you find the center point of the cone and use that as the hit actor? No. It just... like... I can do now traces, cone traces, so that's not like a wasted time. Like setting up a cone trace. It's just... the cone trace doesn't work on arcs. And the problem is that it can bend a lot. Right? Because if, depending on your speed, right? If you're like not moving, it's this. If you're moving a little bit, it's this. If you're moving super fast, it's this. Right? So there's no way in the world where I can account for like Superman spinning, right? The flame basically is sideways because that's going to be the how it is, right? It's going to be spinning so fast, and then it's going to slowly, a single particle is going to come out. So there's no way for me to work around that. So where the hell do I just turn them all off? Oh, let me just turn them all off. I'll turn them back on and then try to find the one that spawns. Just so I can see how many particles. Oh, here we go. So the main ones are gone. So, okay. Dot. That one does fire. Oh, okay, here we go. This is more like... I think Addo 1 is going to be our winner. Okay, there's Ad and Addo 1 are both kind of the... Tune, maybe? I'm trying to find the one. Because I'm not going to obviously do collisions in all of them. That'd be insane. Let's start with Tune, honestly. So I think Tune might be like... So if I go on Tune, spawn rate, 30. 30 per second isn't the worst. This one's 50, this one's 30. 30 per second isn't ideal. It is a CPU sim. Okay. Add collision to so we can't really watch. Oh, you know what? Maybe I will watch. Where's Monica Dev? 2 years ago. Out of curiosity. I don't know why I put this on that other monitor. It's like, yeah, I thought I haven't heard anything from him about him for a while. 8 months ago was the last thing. He has gone into hiding, into hibernation. Collision goes onto particle update. Okay. I wanted to character. CPU collision trace results are frame delayed. The optimization requires a number of approaches to be utilized to compensate for the delay. The number multiplies the particle's current velocity and force vectors to extend the particle's supposed trajectory in order to compensate for the collision results frame delay. Okay, let's pretend it's gonna be fine by default. Yes, sprite method tracing, bounce. Probably I don't know what size sprite it is, but I'm gonna hope it's fine. Sure, I'll make it bigger just for testing. Although maybe not. Maybe that's not a good idea. Yeah, how do I now get this? Substitution. This controls the problem's bounce coefficient. I'll retain all the particles' energy along with the impact neural. Well, I don't care about the bounce. I don't want to bounce. I don't care about friction. I don't care about any of this. I just want the trace. What? I just care about the... I just wanted it to be this is not okay. This is not collisions. Okay. I'm looking for the wrong thing. I realize I'm looking for... It's not collision. That I want. It's trace. Right? Or is it collision? Because it has... These are fake collisions. Hey Juan, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Okay. Agra trace particles. Because I think it is still correct. But I don't. Trace on the physics thing? Yeah, that's what I want. Yeah, the non-physics thing. How do you... Is there trace channel? Oh, you know what where I have this? On you. Don't I have it on this thing. It spawns blood splatters. Do you have like you do have it is also collision. Yeah, it says world static here. So we just use this? Is this setup? I guess. Yes, okay. So if I do this, but then hold on. Hold on. Go back to this video. Do you show how to read that in blueprints? Because there's you gotta read it in blueprints. Oh, I guess I can. Hold on. I guess I can look at my own thing. This was already created. I just copied it. Good old Charlie. Charlie's been gone for 8 months, apparently. I looked into video section, and last video posted was 8 months ago. He's abandoned us. Oh, it'll be on the, right, it's on here. It's on here. It's on the parent. Nagra, spawn blood decal. Here it is. I've received particle data. Through an interface. Nagra particle callback handler. I mean, I could add the interface, but I don't even know how this would be called to it. Guess we're respawning it. Something tells me this is not gonna work. Yeah. nothing is printing. Yeah. I don't know enough Niagara to be able to do this. God damn it. How does it do this? How does it know where to send the information? What black magic is this? Oh wait, there's generate collision event. Event condition. Do I need that? Okay, I had a generate collision event. Now it's complaining. Why is it complaining? Errors were generated compiling this stage. Check for modules showing errors. Oh, great. What happened after I added this? Oh, it's because it's this. This needs to probably be default. How do I reset this? Where's the reset button? Just make it a regular float. How do you reset a value on this? And okay, you know what? Fine. Just remove that. Generate a collision event. There. I just made a new one. I don't freaking know. Niagara Man, you hate that thing? Yeah. The problem with Niagara is the way it's set up is different to everything else. So now it's complaining still. Particle.id parameter can be used, but the requirement is persistent ID. Where are we? Tune particle spawn script interpolated? Wait, why are we having issue? Hold on, delete. Why are we still have errors? So we have errors when we add the generate. Why are we talking about requires particles.id requires persistent IDs option. Okay. Is that an option here? This. Okay. Okay, we turned it on. Okay, so it's happy now, theoretically. But that doesn't tell me at all how this is supposed to work. Yeah, there ain't no print strings or anything. How's this supposed to work? There's a message, receive particle data, but what's supposed to send this? How? I'm stupid. I need it. I need an adult. Export particle data to blueprint. Oh, there's a note for this. Hold on. There's a note called export particle data to blueprint, apparently. Okay. Okay. Set to export particle data is somewhat complex. Really? I couldn't tell. Vector to send. And now it's giving me another error. Particles of blood life time was read before being set. This is the problem that I need to put this like on the bottom. Its default mode fail if previously not set, so it isn't allowed. Okay, let's delete this. Asset particle data to blueprint. Defaults. How do I tell it which blueprint? How does it know where to go? How does it know? I tell it to send a lot of stuff. User data. Oh, what is this user data? Oh, is that where I specify my thing? Hold on. Copy this. Wait. Can I just overwrite this, please? With whatever it is? No. Of course not. How do I even see what type this is? I think this is just an actor. Okay, hold on. But it's not an actor that I have. It's a state tree. And it's not... I wanted red on the state tree. It wouldn't be even on an actor. God damn it. Can you tell I'm over my head on this one? A bit over my head. So... because I can't even put it on the character base because I already have something doing stuff on it. And it's not like it gives me the name. Oh, it gives me the Niagara system. That does it. Actor. Component interface, no. What? Object. Object. Or maybe I could put it in here. Hold on. Because it does take an object. We're testing things right now. Freaking no. Can I put it in here? Yes, I can actually. Crazy that I can put it in there. And then I can put I can put it in here. I can put that in here. Just turn off this trace entirely. It still won't work, right? Because it still needs. It still won't know which one is it's calling. So, what I need to do then? No, no. I need to do it on the character. So this is still correct, but I need to do it on the character. So this is not gonna work for sure. Transfer, no. Set user object. Character. EP enemy. Print string. No? I was really hopeful. I thought we were getting somewhere. God damn it. That's not. Yes. This one was above generate collision event. This was export then generate collision event. Doesn't make sense to me. But let's do it there. I mean, also just for shits and giggles, just in case that's the problem here, is just somehow the Niagara system is just not detecting. Let's just. I was hopeful. You know, I was hopeful. Yeah, spelled it right. Spelled it right. What other thing is there? I don't know. Like 10 times bigger. I've run out of things I can try. Oop. Pawn. Maybe he doesn't like the custom trace channel. Okay, let's just go pawn. Okay, let's go pawn. Oh. How is it hit? So, okay. We got the collision tour. Can I have an ignore? Is there a way to ignore? So it can do pawn. It can't do custom trace channels, but it can do pawn. It's fine. I need to know if I can ignore certain things. I need to add an ignore thing. But we got far. We got far. Because now I can see what particle system it is. Yeah. He's just bleeding all over the place now. Okay. So, if we can now check for this, okay? If we can now check for it being hit, he's obviously hitting himself. And there's no way for me to tell who it's being hit by. That's the problem. Is I need this information on the state tree still. Because or I set variables. Like I set a bunch of, like I set a struct or something that's like affected by X system, but they have to do it per system then. I really wanted this somehow inside of the state tree of the character. Maybe it's possible. I think we're going to play around with this Monday. Maybe I can set it to be the entire state tree and use just a variable there and add the interface there and then get the information that way. Because if I can, then we can maybe work with that. But we'll see. We'll see. We made some progress. We did make progress, which is good. That's that's all I can hope for, really. Progress. More progress will be had Monday. But for now, guys, I hope you have a fantastic weekend. Traffic video coming Sunday. I'm gonna go over how to set up a very basic traffic system. Using the traffic plugin that you get from the city example. And some stuff that I learned that how you have to set up certain things for it to, one, not crash, and two, for cars to not get stuck. So hopefully you'll like it. But with that, I hope you all have a fantastic weekend, and I'll see you guys Monday. Take care, guys. Bye bye.